Police are meant to protect citizens. What happens when the thin blue line blurs? When criminals and would-be cops don the badge, wielding the power to issue citations to unsuspecting citizens, the line between justice and deception becomes alarmingly thin. Join us on a journey through the shadows of authority as we explore the unsettling realm of imposters in uniform. On February 8th, 2019 at 1:56 p.m., while traveling on South Pine Street in Cabot, Arkansas, Detective David Dillon of the Lonoke County Sheriff's Office observed a black Dodge Ram activate green, red, and yellow emergency lights. The vehicle then began driving in the center turn lane at approximate speeds of 90 miles per hour, passing several cars recklessly.
But you're driving crazy down the middle of the road. Okay. That's not an emergency to go serve civil papers.
Okay. The driver of the vehicle is stopped and interrogated. His body camera captured the whole interrogations as follows.
So you're not with any law enforcement agency?
No.
But you're wearing a badge like you are.
Well,
you ID'd yourself to the sheriff as an arson investigator.
I'm sorry, sir?
You ID'd yourself as an arson investigator, right? Where does that radio go to?
It's Adam Radio. It's AWIN Radio.
Where did you get an AWIN radio at?
I'm with Adam as well.
What Adam?
Arkansas Department of Emergency Management.
You work for them?
I'm a volunteer for them, yes, sir.
Who's the supervisor over that? Do they know you're wearing that radio while you're working your private job, serving civil papers?
Yes, sher.
They know you're using that radio?
Yes, sir.
They do?
Yes, sir.
Adam?
Yes, sir.
We're going to find out all that.
Okay.
Step out and step to the back here.
Sure.
You got your camera on, you better make sure it's recorded. We are.
Okay.
The driver, later identified as Mr. Jeremy Kirk, was out serving civil papers, using emergency lights, and traveling at 90 miles per hour. However, someone issuing civil papers wouldn't do high rate of speed. Kirk also claimed he was with ADEM, the Arkansas Department of Emergency Management, but we would later come to find out something else.
You got handcuffs too?
I do.
Stay right back there. You have a weapon on you besides your pocket knife?
No, sir.
You have any firearms in the truck?
No, sir.
You have a canine in there?
No, sir.
Is that our frequency you're listening to?
Yes, sir.
What's the phone? Boy, you may go bond out on this. Contact Adam and see if they know who this guy is. He says he's a volunteer with them. He's got an AWIN radio. Where did you get the AWIN radio?
From Adam.
You're going to tell me that they know that you're doing this?
Yes.
You're out serving civil papers, using our radio, running lights and sirens. Didn't know he was behind you, did you? You're not law enforcement, you understand that, right?
Yes. I don't have blue lights either.
You're right, you don't have blue lights, but you're driving crazy down the middle of the road. Okay. That's not an emergency to go serve civil papers.
Okay.
Just before Jeremy Kirk was apprehended, he began speeding and veered onto the emergency lane, exceeding the speed limit. What Kirk didn't realize was that he had been followed by the police the entire time.
They're writing you some tickets, and we're going to go to court, and there's other things we're going to do here.
Okay.
You got handcuffs in there, too.
Mm-hmm.
What are the handcuffs for?
They're from...
What are they for?
They're a theft deterrent.
A theft deterrent?
Yep.
What does theft deterrent mean?
Well, it'll keep somebody from breaking into my truck. Hopefully. That's the thought.
Kirk claims that the handcuffs in the vehicle are for theft deterrents, but that raises a red flag, and the police aren't buying it. The officer tells him he's trying to identify himself as law enforcement.
You're on court, correct? Okay. So you're saying carrying handcuffs in your truck means that they won't break into your truck. So you're making it look like it's a law enforcement truck, so they won't break into it?
If you walked up to break that window and break in, and you saw that, would you break in?
I'm not a criminal, but yeah, I'd steal your handcuffs and steal your guns.
Okay.
Is there guns in there?
Nope.
Anything else in there that IDs yourself as a law enforcement officer?
Nope.
Certified what? Fire and explosion investigator.
Mm-hmm.
You're wearing a badge to serve papers and says that.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're trying to ID yourself and come off as a law enforcement officer.
No.
That's what it looks like to me. Why would you wear an arson investigator badge to serve civil papers? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney to have present during questioning. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you free of charge before any questions are asked. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
You can answer questions if you so desire and make a statement without consulting an attorney. Understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the canine?
At home.
What kind of dog is it?
German Shepherd.
What does it do?
He's a tracking dog. He's a certified search and rescue dog.
So, Adam gave you an A-Win radio.
Yes, sir.
Who at Adam do you work for?
I work for the Races.
For what?
Races.
Races?
Yes. Radio emergency, radio amateur civil emergency service. There we go.
Let me see your radio. Hold on. We're going to do this. Let me see that part. You have an ID from Adam?
I do.
Let me see it.
Sure.
Green lights.
Uh-huh.
You get through traffic. What law in the state of Arkansas allows you to do that?
I don't know.
There's not one.
Races. Justin, I can't remember his last name now.
You check the lights in the front truck, make sure they're not blue or red.
Well, he says he's a volunteer.
Volunteer for what? He says volunteer.
Kirk was asked which department of ADEM he works for, and was also asked to hand over the radio as evidence, while the police continued their interrogation.
I'm certified firefighter too.
Are
yes.
you a firefighter? What agency?
I'm not.
What emergency was you running to?
We've been over
What
this.
emergency was you running to? We've been over it. Which emergency were you running to? What emergency were you running to?
I was trying to get to that lady before she left with her children.
Where are the papers at? Let me see the papers.
What papers would you like to see, sir?
The ones you're going to serve right now.
Oh, the
Step
cert?
up on them like that. Back up. Back up.
Listen,
I got a hearing disability. I'm sorry.
Well, then you can say that without stepping towards us.
Listen, I don't have a hearing disability.
Okay.
I can talk louder. But
Okay,
here's what you
I
have. The papers that you're going to serve right now,
I can hand
that's
them.
what I need to see.
Yes, sir.
Do you have insurance with you?
I do.
I don't need to hold it. Here, let me hold it with you.
That's everything I'm serving, sir.
No, I told you what you were serving. What I asked for was very clear. What are you serving right now that you were driving like that for?
Restraining order.
You serving a restraining order, which is not that's for divorce.
An order to give up the kids, and there's
You
a whole
drive
bunch
90
of other
miles an
stuff.
hour down a turn lane. School's about to get out. You put everybody's life at risk.
I don't think I was driving 90. I'm sorry, sir.
And you got till March 21st.
Let me see that.
Well, that's the court date.
Well, he's also our civil process server, so you can.
Right.
District Court of Harris County, Texas.
Mhm.
You said it was from Lonoke County.
I'm authorized through Lonoke County.
No,
sir.
That is not what you told me.
You told me when I pulled up to you, you said this is through Lonoke County. This is a divorce.
Yes, sir. It's a result of a divorce.
I'm not sure we're not going to tow his ride and hold it as evidence.
Not me.
You sure got a badge there displayed.
Well, let me fix that for you.
No, leave it right there.
You can leave it right there. You got it on. That handcuffs is a theft deterrent.
Yeah, and that aspartame's a bite deterrent for a dog.
What process company do you work for?
I work for myself, sir.
What's the name of your company?
Kirk Legal process.
Who do you work for? What are some of your clients?
Well, actually, this is the first one.
This is the first one.
I can even go to jail. Running lights, wearing a badge,
Criminal impersonation is what I think it's going to be.
without a doubt.
Where are you from?
Jacksonville.
You have a revoked handgun license.
Mhm.
Why is it revoked? I'm an instructor on the sheriff. You don't answer that question, I'm going to get it from the state police. I'm also a handgun instructor. It's not hard for me to get this information. If you're not going to cooperate with me, we're going to go down the other track. I'm trying to give you every opportunity.
Jeremy Kirk, having his gun license revoked, raised concerns among law enforcement as it suggests a criminal history. In another video I found, he impersonates a police officer and requests police discounts.
Police?
Which is something even law enforcement personnel typically don't do.
We're towing it, and we're going to inventory it.
Okay.
Because you got handcuffs, you got a badge, you got a body camera, you resemble law enforcement, you're running lights and sirens down the middle of the road, you're telling me that the reason you have handcuffs is to theft deterrent, which doesn't make sense. You got felony charges on you, and you got a badge. And I know what it says when I get close, and I know what you're saying. You're saying you're an arson investigator. Nobody in this state or this country is going to use you as an arson investigator because you're a felon. Okay? This to me looks like you're impersonating an officer. You're running down the middle of the road at over 90 miles an hour with lights going. It says caution working dog. You're saying you're a civil process server. You're telling us that you were trying to get here because this says take kids and stuff. This doesn't say take kids. This says it's an emergency order. Okay. So the reason we're telling you also about it, why do you have a radar in there?
It says I enjoy playing with it.
You're playing with it?
Yeah, I enjoy just watching it.
The radar. You enjoy watching the radar. I'm not sure you don't try to pull people over. And I run 6 or 8 of these unmarked Dodges.
Back up.
So.
You have guns in here?
Nope.
You're under arrest.
Jeremy Kirk was arrested and sentenced 1 year in jail for impersonating an officer of the law after taking a plea deal. But that's not the end, because in 2020 he was arrested again for impersonating an officer. If you enjoy true crime documentaries, subscribe.